Welcome back to the Rolled Standard. This is Chris. I'll be your keeper again as we wrap up, hopefully, Monster of the Week. And
hello, I'm Levi. I'm playing Huey. Wow, I'm so scared. I'm terrified.
John Cena. I'm Jake.
Beep, beep, doop, beep.
Still John Cena.
And I'm Nate, and I'm James McCready as well.
Fucking just
2 men in 1.
psychotic, man.
That's the worst combination.
I keep imagining you in this whole situation because I remember you got captured and put in a dungeon. But for whatever reason, I started thinking of you as like in a hospital and you're just in this gown where your butt's showing. You know how they got to tie it in the back? So
Yeah, of
that's
course.
like, this is how you've been running around the entire time. But I
I
know
went
that's
back
not right.
to the
but
hotel even.
I know, but in my mind, that's what I like to think
Did
because
you ever,
it's
I don't
funny.
think you ever went to the hospital, did you?
No.
Okay, yeah.
But, I mean, I figured I'd have clothes there. But no, I didn't go to a hospital ever. So,
He's
I'm just saying,
naked.
it's funny. John Cena, man. Come on. Where are we? What are we doing again? I remember there's a door.
oh my God, how could you not remember, sir?
I'm just
a
kidding.
scared little lad right now.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a lot going on.
Okay, so last we left, you guys are currently in the ritual chamber. Things are popping off pretty heavily. And the last thing that happened, the doors opened, and a single tentacle broke the threshold.
I roll a kick ass and wrestle it.
How big of a tentacle?
Yeah, sure.
How big? That's a great question.
How big is
That's
this
actually
tentacle?
a really good question.
Think like the size of like a big floppy telephone pole coming out of this
no.
thing.
Oh, I can take that.
That's what she said.
Ooh.
You know,
God damn it, no.
There it is.
That's my one for the episode.
All right, I'll allow it.
So, this being the situation, James, you are currently in I think you got rid of both of those Necronians, if I'm not mistaken. My notes tell me that I think you did.
I think I doubled down on my pills.
Yes, you did.
You did, yep, and I'm waiting for, yep.
Okay. I didn't know if you kept
Oh.
track of that.
I have, yep. And you have one of those Necronians taken care of, I believe.
Is there another one by me?
yes.
Yeah.
He's still coming
Okay.
at you.
So, okay. Huey, you were standing by the door if you don't, well, you're partway up it, kind of in a little group with the,
By the nudes.
with Daniel Larson and the vampire.
And the good doctor is where?
Oh, he's about halfway between the three of them and you, which you are over there by Steve Austin. John is off on his own, kind of. If you want to put your guys in perspective, you're about a quarter of the way into the room. You're about halfway into the room, and you're 3/4 of the way into the room.
Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do we leave Collins at the hotel?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
You didn't bring your buddy?
No. My little
What
pal.
was he gonna do here?
I don't know. Run around.
He was crying the last
distraction?
time we talked to him,
He was
too.
sleepy. He was a sleepy boy.
Oh, he was crying.
He was. That's right.
And you were just like, okay, whatever, bye.
Peace out.
You left him in the same room as the head of, yeah, Dr. Stanford.
Damn. Well, I'm sure there's some nudes hanging around there. Some raw noodles.
Raw noodles. That's what they call the youngs. the youngs. That sounds creepy. The fresh recruits. Thank you. That's
Yeah,
way better
why'd
than
you say
youngs.
youngs?
Some al dentes.
maybe
Throwing
maybe
around.
they not pick up. That sounds wrong.
Okay.
Maybe they
We're bringing that list back around
dude,
again.
dude, I was just about to.
no doubt.
Some raw spaghetti.
Maybe they
Disclaimer, I'm
Like an
not
X-Men.
involved.
started as high school
Sure,
kids,
sure.
living in a weird house with that.
Yeah, just a creepy old guy in a wheelchair that picks up kids from around the nation and
He's
brings them to
harmless.
his home.
He's in a wheelchair.
Oh boy. Well, Huey's gonna see this tentacle.
Yep.
Oh god. And try to shoot the pendulum down one more time.
Okay.
Because I don't know because the doors are cracked from what I remember.
Yes, they are. Mhm.
They are
Enough for this telephone pole size tentacle to come through.
Just a big floppy wooden
Remember
pole.
that. Remember that the last time you shot it.
But it did something. It did something.
That's true.
True that. So give me roll plus cool to act under pressure.
I just don't want this thing to get out.
Get cool, Hugh.
Get real cool.
Well, Huey is cool.
No, he's not.
No.
No.
Who gave you that idea? I don't think even Huey believes that.
Leave me alone.
He's like, I'm cool.
I'm as
He's
cool
like-
as you.
He says it in the mirror. He's like,
And
"No, I'm
he's
not."
fixing his goggles and his leather cap.
I take it off. I take it off. I don't bring that with.
Oh my god, I love
I
that.
never said you didn't.
I fucking did it.
Oh my god, you are so cool, Hugh.
My God,
That's a
dude.
12.
So you choose to either do what you wanted and something extra, or to do what you wanted to absolute perfection. And you were trying to dislodge this thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to break the pendulum to stop this whole thing. You know?
Okay, yeah. Let me,
You know, imagine this huge chain falling, and you got all these singers or chanters, quote unquote.
Sure.
yeah.
You know that.
Oh my
that
god,
would stop
Hugh.
me.
Okay. I got a nice idea.
No. What's a 5?
Oh no, what is happening? Right
You know what? I can't because what I did there is I rolled a d8 and I just went with north being the door and just kind of ticked eighths around the circle. And I ended up coming directly back on you. But you rolled you rolled a
absolute
12.
perfection.
So there's no way that like you did that right. So here's what happens.
Sure.
So you take a shot at the root of the chain, or where it's the anchor of the chain. That doesn't sound quite right either. Where the chain is anchored to the ceiling.
Perfect.
And you do it at a point where it's almost directly facing to the left, I guess we'll go with.
gotcha.
And as it does, the chain snaps entirely from your bullet because you hit it the right. Yeah, pretty crazy. But
Yeah.
you snap the chain and it goes flying into the left choir. So just smashing the riser. The ball does.
You like
Holy
compounded
fuck.
on your kill streak
I
tonight.
weep.
You went
I
from
weep.
killing one man to an entire fucking bleacher, just full of people.
Pretty
Oh my
ridiculous
God.
exponent.
Gosh.
Oh my lord, Hugh.
So as that happens, you see this John. You see this massive ball come flying out into the group of the chorus that you've been standing near.
Jesus Christ! I still got this necrophiliac on me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is he on me? Oh yeah, I'm fighting him.
you are.
Okay.
We'll just call you engaged with him at this.
So I'm John. While I'm engaged with him, I'm gonna take my free hand and reach for my sidearm and put it under his chin.
Okay. Roll the kicks. Roll plus tough to kick some ass.
I'm gonna be a tough boy.
Are you a tough boy?
I can't remember what my tough boy skills were.
It's pretty good, I think.
Oh yeah, I got a 11.
An 11.
That was a
That's
tough
pretty
boy.
tough.
Wonderful. So you get to either take +1 forward, give +1 forward to another hunter, do +1 harm to what you would have already done, minus suffer 1 less harm than you would have received in this, or force them where you want them.
I'm going to inflict terrible harm through his cranium.
Okay. So and you don't even have to give me numbers on that one. So yeah, you put the gun under his chin. As you do, the Necronian grabs you with his claws, inflicting no damage, 2 minus 2, of course. And you blow his brains completely out of his head through his chin, or from his chin. This is his blood spray as the body falls.
That's hot.
Huey pukes.
From all the way over
Huey
there.
Yeah, you're pretty far away, but you can still see it, of course.
There's one extra thing that I want to do if you'll let me. Is
that?
this swinging floppy telephone pole close to me right now?
It's a good. What do we figure this thing was?
Well, we said it was a football field.
Yeah,
That'd
well,
be
football
really long.
stadium.
Yeah,
Because
stadium.
Yeah.
I want to take my tie off and jump on this thing and lasso it.
Okay, how about this?
You're gonna jump on it?
We'll say at this point.
I'm gonna try to get the belt of grenades around it.
No.
So John goes. You see him just start sprinting off at the tentacle.
Oh, shit, it's
And-
happening.
And you see him loosening his tie, of course, as he's going. We'll come back around to you. What do you
Oh
do?
my God! No.
James, what do you do?
I'd taken care of.
You've taken care of both of them. Steve Austin is there as well. He's injured. He's bleeding pretty heavily, actually, from the throat.
Is there anything I can do about that?
Of course there is. What do you want to do about that?
I want to try and help him. I know I don't obviously my infirmary stuff is specifically for my haven, but I feel like I just don't know what mechanic I would use to.
You'd be rolling plus cool to act under pressure.
Okay, awesome.
Because you're not. I mean, there is a help out action, but you're not helping him with a roll. That's for helping another hunter on a roll. Not what
Okay.
you're doing. So
All right.
acting under pressure is what you're doing.
That is 10.
A 10. Okay. So you realize you don't have anything on you, but you know how to staunch bleeding. You take you rip your entire sleeve off of your suit coat, and you
yes.
kind of tie it around his neck in a safe. Not like it was not strangling him, but
Right.
you managed to put the pressure on his throat wound, and he kind of holds it in their place. He holds it in place, and you see him kind of he stands up. And he's like, "Thank you. I didn't think I was gonna make that."
Yeah, well, we're gonna try and not lose anybody today.
I gotta get out of here.
Go.
And he just takes off running. Huey, what are you doing? As you see Steve Austin kind of running towards you, not running, but like kind of hustling past. You see him hunched over with a James's sleeve over the throat.
I tell what nudes am I by?
You were by Vincent Huber and Daniel Larson.
I tell them to take care of Steve Austin, and I run into battle.
As you do, Larson kind of starts hustling towards him, and you see him taking his gloves off as he's doing it. And then you see Huber, who's on your left. He like with a small leap, and you see him turn into a bat. He takes off towards the roof.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Jesus.
And so you're just kind of running up, essentially. We can.
Is there any more big bads by James?
No, he took care of both of those. So all four of the Necronians in this room are actually all taken care of at this point. So, John.
Hello.
You go sprinting up to this tentacle and with the intention of trying to get on it. Roll to act under pressure. Roll plus
All right,
cool.
I'm gonna be a cool boy now. What's that other number?
Oh my God, you're actually cool.
What's that? Is it?
I think it's 2 5s.
Yes, it is.
I'm a 13.
Oh
cool
yeah.
boy.
So okay, that's
I wish I
wonderful.
was that
So
cool.
you take this and you see that this thing is kind of high up, but you're like, fuck it, you know who you are.
Oh, that's so fucking good.
I'm John.
No, so you
Cena.
leap off of the ground. You kind of load your legs and you leap off, and you kind of plant your right foot on the inside of the door frame of this massive door frame, and you kind of bounce off of that and then onto this thing with your tie kind of like completely strung, like untied
It
entirely.
is a red tie, by the way.
Of course it is.
Of course.
Your red tie. You lash it out across this thing, and it kind of swings out from under it, and you grab the other side of it, and kind of get up on this thing like you're riding like a worm.
That's hot.
James,
It's a worm.
as Steve takes off, you look off and you see John do this, and so you see that this tentacle is flopping around, and at this point, and John is just manhandling it. Like it looks like he's trying to like garrote it. Okay, so James, what do you do?
Okay, so if I look at this door, does it seem like this thing is still coming through this?
Yeah, it's still open. It's still opening.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I'm gonna call for Hugh and the doctor at the very least.
What do you say?
I need you guys to get down here now. I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna need you guys for it. Come on.
I'm already on my way.
And Hamilton puts kind of readies his machine pistol, and he takes off after you. Hugh, you're running with him. You catch up, and you're alongside James and Professor Hamilton. Dr. Hamilton, excuse me.
So what's the plan here? Are we trying to shut this door, or you got
Well-
a grenade to blow the door shut, or
I don't think we have that kind of power.
I mean, one can hope.
What do you plant that grenade?
Behind it.
I really don't know if we have the kind of power to do that. But I think I might know somebody who does. I don't know how well this is going to work. I didn't do much research on it, but we're going to try and summon Oberon.
Oh, well, I got your back, and I go for a handshake.
Fucking Beastmaster handshake that shit.
Of course.
I figured,
Nope, it's not.
I figured the most reasonable way to try and do this was using big magic, because it is a pretty big ask.
What are you trying to do exactly?
I'm not very magical.
Because there is something on here that is, you need to use magic as part of the ritual, perhaps to summon a monster, communicate with something, or bar a portal you open.
Right, that's what I've been looking
'cause
at
he can
here.
do
Right.
portal. That's
What's
right.
your weird at?
-1?
You
it's at
crazy?
It's at 0.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I can do things about that, but
Okay. So what are you trying to do exactly?
Oberon was the one that was worried about these people specifically doing something that was going to irrevocably change reality. I figured if anything was going to happen and he knew where I was now, I might be able to summon him here.
Okay. So roll plus weird to use magic here.
Gross.
And actually, before you do, because that's your intention,
Yes.
John is over here, and this thing is you're struggling to keep grip of this thing.
Right.
And what do you do as this thing is kind of flailing around?
So while John's up there and he's I guess as my absolute perfection for this role, I want to say that I tied myself off. So I'm pretty much riding it like a fucking bull.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna actually tie my only other grenade belt to this fucking thing.
Okay, I got you.
And I'm gonna try to jump off and pull a pin as I jump.
This is your last grenade, right?
It's my last like belt of grenades.
Okay,
I got like 4.
Oh, you're tying the
on
whole.
them.
Oh, you're tying
It's
the
a
whole bandolier. Oh,
yeah.
okay. You're tying the whole bandolier.
I gave one bandolier to Nate.
Me.
That's got like 3 left on it, and then I've carried this other one with me, and then I dropped my grenade launcher at some point.
Right. Okay.
So you're wearing a suit and
So-
tie with 2 bandoliers crossed each
He
other?
was.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
He doesn't fuck
and
around.
then,
Yeah. No, he's
and
Brando.
I still have my shotgun strapped to me,
Okay.
so
Totally cool.
when I jump off, I'm probably just gonna tuck and roll and swap to the shotgun.
Gotcha. Okay. So roll plus cool to act under pressure.
Okay, I will act under the pressures. Ooh,
You could be a lucky boy.
yeah. Hold on, I might want to do something about this.
Right.
Yeah, this is a serious one, dude.
That's a good.
Yeah,
one.
the key because
But better
I got
place.
an 8.
This isn't throwing a
You got
I
an
got
grenade.
an
8.
8.
Okay.
But I might use a luck point for this because I don't like
That could be
the worst
detrimental.
outcome, hard choice, or price to pay.
Right.
Those are
That
pretty-
And I have an exact one in mind too. So okay.
Okay, I'm gonna use a luck point, but
Okay,
I want
no,
to
that's
know
fine.
what you had in mind.
Spoilers.
I'll make it obvious in the description after what happens because you successfully do this.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna use that there. There's a lot of explosives going on.
So you manage to shimmy out of your bandolier and like kind of wrap it into your tie, or you just really knot the tie around part of the bandolier. You pull all the pins as you roll off of this thing, and as you do, you kind of pull the shotgun off your back, and you land like kind of in a 3-point stance with your shotgun.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
And as you do, you kind of look up, and you don't look up because cool guys don't look at explosions.
Exactly, but I want to drop a one-liner.
Okay.
I'll see you later, cocksmooch.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
And you, the rest of you who are running up see that another tentacle was about to come out of was coming out of the wall right behind John, and it looked like he was about to head for him. But he immediately
shit.
rolls off of this thing, and you see this massive explosion.
What
and,
the fuck is going on?
And it blows that tentacle just a mush, and the one coming out as well. So you hear this unfathomable shriek as the explosion fades, and as that happens, you see a lot more tentacles, like a good half dozen or so, reach out and grab the edges of this door.
Oh my fucking. Oh.
I
holy
think
shit.
I pissed it off.
John, get over here. Get over here.
You hear him yelling to you as Huey, what are you doing after that? Oh, wait, actually, we moved to James then. Yep.
James.
I'm just trying to keep a nice round robin going.
Yeah, yeah.
James,
So, James, roll the plus weird to use your magic.
Okay.
what are we gonna do?
Well, you'll see. That's not good enough. So I'm going to use a luck point as well.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you get? What are you doing?
I rolled an 8, which is not bad, but definitely not good enough for what we're doing right now. I do have a few luck points left until I'm doomed,
Okay.
Me
Go ahead
as
and use
well.
so I'm going to do that.
it. Okay. So you kind of close your eyes and try to like block out this whole madness after the shrieking, during the shrieking really, and the shrieking fades to you, right? It's like you all of a sudden can't hear it anymore, and your mind you're thinking out to Oberon, and you hear, "Hey, buddy, what do you need?"
Oh no.
You haven't been paying attention?
To what?
Oh, man. Shit's getting bad.
What kind of? Wait, where did you make it to Arkham?
Oh, we've been.
Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, you know what? I did know that. Sorry, a little tipsy.
Of course he is.
Yeah, no, we felt you on the network. I told your boss there that am I just narking on myself here?
Yeah, well,
Well-
I already knew that.
So, what do you need? What's going on? What's happening?
Um,
Did you stop the ritual? Oh, it doesn't sound like you did.
no, this is the issue. It's literally being opened right. Wait, what are we? Wait, am I wasting time with these?
No, you know that's not true.
Oh fuck. Okay. The door is open.
Oh,
Not entirely, but it's opening. Just before I got here, John blew a couple tentacles apart, and I don't. Oberon, we need your. Can you do anything?
you hear like radio silence at that point. You don't hear a response. But as you open your eyes, you both, because you're there with him, you see kind of James kind of do this. You almost what you see James do is kind of just like close his eyes for a second and then open his eyes. That's really all you saw James do. And but as you open your eyes, you see that the wall, I guess the right wall, right east, if you want to go there, kind of you see like this out of one of the cracks in the stone wall. You see that these vines come shooting out of it, kind of slowly, kind of creeping their way out, almost like the tentacles in the door. And then as they do, they kind of spread, and you see this what looks to almost like an orifice in the wall, completely like lined with these vines.
Oh, of course, that's what it would look. Yeah.
You see Oberon come walking out, just dressed in like this fine gold armor.
To the
God damn it,
nine,
To the goddamn
bastard,
nine.
yeah.
And behind him, you hear the footprints or the footsteps of hundreds of little tiny blue-hatted men who just come charging out. All of them have these like bizarre-looking. Looks like they have like machine guns or like some kind of like assault rifles, but they almost look like a kid pretending a stick is a machine gun.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the?
But they're all carrying these like just chunks of wood.
God, the Fairy King's just fucking weird.
Oh my God! Look at you, you pretentious bastard.
You like it?
Hugh, this is Oberon. We don't have a lot of time for this. John,
I'm still up at the door fighting these tentacles.
He Oberon outstretches his hand to you, his gauntleted hand, and he's like, Oberon, King of Fairy. My friends call me Gareth.
God damn it.
Hi. Introductions later. This thing's getting nuts, man.
Sure is. Look at this. It's crazy.
I really hate how lax you are right now.
Hey, I die here, I just go home.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean,
I
true.
appreciate that. What do we do now?
They seem to got this shit figured out, I think. Although you see this as you're on the John. You see this as you're laying as you kind of stand up from your landing.
Looking at certain doom.
Yeah, and you see all of these little, and you recognize them. Well, you do because you were there as this. You see all of these little blue-hatted dudes when you recognize them as the I guess the spawn of Jebediah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's what I was thinking.
Is
Where's
Paul here?
Jebediah?
Yeah, we don't know.
He's
Where's
just
Paul?
he's on the very outskirts of the orifice, jacking off right
That's what
now.
I was
After
thinking.
you see
That's
more
what I
soldiers.
was thinking.
That's horrible.
That's exactly what's going on.
But
There's
as you see them, you obviously you're triggering a memory because you recognize them, and your mind gets even sharper.
Oh no.
Oh shit! The pills. I forgot.
I forgot I doubled
To the
down.
point where like it's almost like you're blacking out in a way.
Cool.
Oh,
Like it's not even your consciousness. Your consciousness is no longer. It's there, but it's not registering. It's not even being used. Like you are currently, like
Oh, I'm Goku.
sort of. I mean, okay. So what do you?
Oh, I'll see you guys later then.
No, that's not what I'm saying. So John, in this state, what do you do?
So I'm just basically in primal mode. Like
You're
I'm,
peak
I'm-
Master Chief.
You know what? I'm going in with my shotgun. I'm gonna get as close as I can to the front of this door, and I think the warrior in John is gonna want to get a peek at what he's up against.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You look into the room as you're ready your shotgun, and you see like an endless like sea of tentacles, almost like a is it a tanglish?
I'm gonna call out
Or
to
what it's
it.
called?
A tangela?
Tangela.
I'm gonna call out through the doorway.
What are you gonna say?
Show yourself.
And as you say that, you see like the tentacles kind of like in between the tentacles completely spread in a spot, and you see this purplish eye. And there's this, and it triggers this memory of what you saw when you touched the stone.
Can I talk to this thing? Is it gonna talk back to me? Who are you?
Why don't you roll weird to use magic?
What?
And the effect that you're pre-choosing in a way is to communicate with something that you do not
John
share
is
language
not a
with.
weird boy.
Dude. Yes.
Oh my god. Do you fuck? I gotta look at something because I've never used magic before.
I know,
It's
dude.
something that everybody can do.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm -1.
No, you can do
You
it.
still attempt it.
Okay, so I rolled a 9. It works in perfectly choose your effect and a glitch. The
Yep.
keeper will decide what effect the glitch has.
The effect is pre-chosen, essentially. Communicate with something that you do not share
So
language with.
I
That's
have
what
to
prompted me to
choose-
do it.
You know what? I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Give it to me.
Which one do you want?
I gotta actually pick a glitch.
Yeah, you pick a glitch, and I tell you like how it. I mean, I pretty much
Oh,
decide
okay.
how it
Where
works.
is that?
Yeah, it's those 5 things at the end after the effects. It says the effect is
there it is.
weakened.
Okay.
The effect is of short duration. You take 1 harm, ignore armor. The magic draws immediate unwelcomed attention, and it has a problematic side effect. Or, not and. That'd be horrible.
Oh, dude, that'd be so bad.
I'm gonna take 1 harm.
Okay. So as you hear in your head this voice, it's painful. You feel your eyes bleeding and your ears bleeding from it, and you hear,
John Cena. I have seen you in your sleep. You have seen me as well.
What's your name?
My name is unpronounceable to you, but you called me. That which should not be.
What do you want from us? Why are you coming through this door right now?
I have been summoned.
How do I get you to leave peacefully?
There is no returning once the door is opened.
There's no way to shut these doors?
There is no returning once the door is open.
Okay, but the door's not completely open.
and as you say that, the doors press open. They open quicker than they have been because they're constantly kind of opening. And with that statement, you see like you feel the rumble of these doors like grinding.
Okay, so I guess there's no turning back. This is it. We're just gonna fight to the end. One of us goes down.
Are you asking that?
Yeah.
As you do, you feel like your mind slingshot back into your head, and as kind of how it feels, and it takes you it takes you by surprise, and you kind of like get this jerk as if like you're on a roller coaster that just went from max speed immediately.
I'm pissing this thing off.
James, you see John just kind of standing. You look over at the door, and you see all these dudes have run over there, but you see John just in the center of the open door, kind of like just standing there,
I need to go get him the fuck out of there. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay, so you go taking off, running.
Yep.
Okay,
Just full sprint.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
roll plus cool to act under. What are you trying to do exactly? You're trying to go grab him?
Yeah. Get him the fuck out of that doorway. Just tackle him out of the way. I don't know. Like there's tentacles and all sorts of shit. Doors are opening up right in front of him. It's crazy shit.
So roll plus cool as you run up to John, and as you're running up, you're kind of running through this sea of dudes, and they're all shooting with their trees, with their branches. I mean, and you just hear this pew 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 pew.
Is it literally lasers?
Yeah. And they're all just like pummeling this mass, this like oozing mass, not oozing, undulating mass of tentacles. Huey, you see James running off after John. Oberon's just standing there with your hand in his still. What are you doing?
Updating his resume.
DEAD.
Writing his own eulogy.
I look at Oberon and say, we need to figure out how to shut these doors. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, I think we're all dead.
Oh, that looks like the wrong solution. Oberon is just standing there with his index finger up the side of his face with his middle finger resting across his chin as he's just kind of thinking, staring at the door, elbow rested on his other hand as he's just, I don't know, I think we should just kill it. And you hear him whistle again, or not whistle again, but whistle. And the whistle is so high-pitched that it seems like it's like permeating existence.
Was it like almost the same as that screech? The intensity of it?
Sure, yeah.
Maybe more
I mean, if it's
melodic.
permeating existence.
No, fair enough. And you see out of this viney hole dozens of those big, well, not the red caps. Oh, I guess the red caps, but they're not wearing red caps. Just kind of, you could say trolls, maybe. Mm-hmm. The same dudes who were holding James with the grenade. Those guys. And they come out with just these like massive pole axes. And they come rushing out of that hole and then charging through the crowd. And you see them, James, running past you.
So, rats. Well, I guess there's nothing else we could do. And I start booking it, and I shoot at the...
What a brave little boy.
No shit.
I shoot at the mask.
Okay,
what else can I fucking do? I don't know big magic.
So you could roll plus tough to kick some ass, because that's essentially what you're trying to do.
I see a 1.
Yeah. Got a 5 on the dice.
How you doing, tough boy?
Our little brave boy. Sweet summer child.
Crushed.
I'm just gonna use a luck point.
no.
This is not gonna end up good if I take that.
How you're not looking good?
Oh no, he's not. No.
I have no harm right now, but
Oh, shit,
I
well.
don't want to get tentacled.
So you could.
You can do that if
12,
you want.
You suffer no harm at all. You do deal. You fire off a shot into this, and you see that it's like the spot that you hit is bleeding, like this purple. Like, yeah, but
The
it's
one
like
tentacle, it's like
I
just got a gun.
Yeah, John, you hear these as you snap back into your mind, you see all these like lasers shooting into this thing, and as you come to, you see that you were joined in the door here by a bunch of those troll dudes you saw back in Fairy. What are you doing?
I'm going to lead the charge.
Okay, what are you going to just start shotgunning in?
I'm gonna run in with shotgun in my left, and then my sidearm in my right, and I'm gonna stay as close to the front of the door and try to hold back the wave.
Okay, so you just stand there blasting out. Okay, you could roll to act under pressure, or you could roll to kick some ass.
Someone keeps stealing the dice,
I did. I'm sorry.
There's so many dice in there.
but I don't like fingering for other dice. 12.
12. Okay, so you how much damage did your shotgun do?
Well, since I'm smart boy, John, it does the full 3.
Okay, so you fire off shots into this mass, and you see like it bleeding from the wounds. And as you just keep firing, and this you're like you just see purple blood just spraying off of
Just
this thing.
John Wicking it through this
Pretty
tentacle
much.
hentai porn.
Yeah, there you go. And you see that these gentlemen with the pole axes are just hacking at this thing. They're like chopping these tentacles to pieces, and as they do, it seems like more and more of them are coming. James, as you're about to get to John, you see him do that as you're kind of as you were running to these trolls come running past you with ridiculous speed.
If I see John snap back to reality, oh, there goes gravity.
Is this a good spot for a quick break?
It is, yeah,
Just for a refresher?
yeah.
Yeah. Step on my joke, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Little cuckler.
James, what are you doing?
All right. Well, after I see John just like snap back to reality,
Whoops, there goes gravity.
Mom's spaghetti.
how dare you?
It was your joke, honestly.
Don't. Oh, I was gonna. I'm gonna kind of slow down my pace a little bit and just kind of take in this entire scene
Yep.
for a second because it's absolute fucking madness.
Okay, you want to read a bad situation?
I'd rather read a good one, but whatever.
Fair enough. But you gotta find one, and this ain't one. If you want to, though, roll plus sharp.
You should definitely ask what the biggest threat is.
You should. I feel like you don't know that.
Wait a minute. The choir group, how many are left? A whole right wing,
A
huh?
whole right wing.
Yeah, they're currently still going.
We should probably focus on them.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. This is the good reason to read a bad situation then.
True.
To make sure of this.
Yeah, you fondle those die.
Ooh, not great.
You could be a lucky boy.
Oh.
No, I'm not
Don't,
going to do
I'm
that.
just kidding.
That's a 7.
A 7.
think
You got one
that's-
question.
One question. That's not bad. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
No. Nope. You guys have a very clear image of what's going on, pretty much.
Drat!
I'm impressed you got a whole army here for us.
That happened.
It did.
Yeah.
Huey, what are you doing?
While I'm running up, I notice a dead necrophile. Fucking
Necronian.
a dead necronium, and I reach out and touch the black crystal.
Okay. You as you touch it, you leave your body, and you're immediately looking into the room, and you see all of those little blue hatted men like shooting up at you. You see John blasting shotgun, and you feel this immense pain. John, what are you doing?
Oh shit. Oh no.
I was gonna ask him more, but I was like, "Oh, what did you think?"
Fuck, I'm just in the middle of this, huh? Can I see anything that looks... Oh my god, I'd have to read a bad situation to get that kind of information. Fuck me.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for... yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Roll plus sharp.
I'm gonna be not doing that. I definitely didn't do that.
That's a 5.
Mark experience at least.
Oh my god.
So you like look around and you were kind of like, he's confused. He's like, what the fuck do I do? Meanwhile, James, what the fuck does James do?
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I do have a bandolier of grenades. And taking account of everything, I'm just going to kind of look around and I'll look back at Oberon and I'll just like look at him and then point backwards to the choir people.
Right, yeah. Looking at Oberon.
And I'll just shrug.
And he gives you this gesture like, go ahead.
All right.
He's like,
and I'm
gives
just
you the Great Gatsby, Leonardo DiCaprio, the hand, the beam,
Nice.
the gift.
So then I guess I'm gonna run up and pull the pin on one and throw the entire bandolier.
Roll plus cool to act under pressure.
All right, that's not
such a
bad.
cool boy.
That's 10.
Nice. So okay, James, you pull a pin on the bandolier of grenades and you huck it at the choir, and the whole thing just explodes, the entire mass of them, and the chanting just stops. However, the door has no effect on it.
It's still opening.
It's still going as it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is some motherfucking bullshit.
Let's go.
Huey, with the perspective you currently have, what are you doing?
Silently masturbate. I don't know.
You feel the tentacles.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Stop. No, stop this.
Oh no.
You feel your arms, or you try to move your arms. You're kind of in like a self-caressing kind of intention, and you see that like you feel that you're moving dozens of arms, and you see all of these, like, everybody else in the room sees these tentacles kind of pull in a little bit and kind of start rubbing itself.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna try to grab the doors and close it.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you roll plus charm.
What is going on here?
Luck point. it's just not good enough.
All right, so you use luck point. So mark a luck, of course. And
I'm no longer gonna be like
the tentacles, and the rest of you guys see the tentacles grab the door as it was before, but you see it starting to pull them in.
What's up with my body right now? So am I just standing there, or did I fall over, or
You can't. Well, you can see yourself, and you see yourself because you're wondering this off in the distance, and you see him just kind of like head back, foaming at the mouth with the rock in his hand.
okay?
That's cute.
He's like,
Can't wait to draw that one for Huey.
that's a good one. Just gotta find the Homer Simpson doing it, and then just trace that. Just hewify it. So, John, as you're standing there, you see that the tentacles have grabbed the door again and started to kind of pull it in, and you're kind of thrown off by it. And your assumption, likely, is that whatever you guys are doing is working.
I really don't have anything left to throw into this door. I think John's gonna start backing up because there's nothing left to fight. The tentacles are all. There wasn't like we were fighting another army or anything. There's no more
Necronians?
Yeah, I don't want to say it.
None left.
The choir boys are gone. John's just gonna slowly start stepping back, but keeping on the ready. And so I can do something during this, I'm going to heal myself. I'm gonna take a knee and use my medical stuff.
Okay, so you kind of retreat from the front line here back into like relative safety. Grab your pouch out, and what'd you roll?
I got a 8, so I did
yourself one.
onesies.
Yep, and you managed to kind of bandage up the one scratch you've got.
No, I was close to dying.
Oh, you were?
Or being unstable.
Okay, so you some of the bleeding bite wounds that you've got from these things. James, you see the tentacles do what I've described. I'm not going to describe it again. And you see John pull back from the front line, and you see him bandaging himself, kind of taking a knee.
I'm gonna like take a look around and.
And I got to imagine as well that your assumption is that the choir thing worked, because you see the doors receding again. Like he's closing it again.
That's true.
And you see that it is doing it itself. And so your assumption, perhaps, is that the grenade thing worked.
Oh fuck!
No, that's probably true. I'm gonna look back to Hugh and Oberon because they're who I turned to when I threw this shit.
Oberon is like slow clapping at you at your grenade throw, and then you see Hugh just in like a weird catatonic state with a stone in his hand, like just foaming at the mouth, head back, like he's having a seizure.
Shit. And I'll run past and like I'll run past Oberon, like pointing down at Hugh. What's happening?
Oberon,
It wasn't like this before.
Oberon looks over at Hugh, and he's just like, "Hey." he kind of steps, like, he takes a few steps away from him.
No, come on. Fuck. I'm gonna try and take the stone from him.
Okay.
Do I have control of my body?
No.
Fuck.
Roll plus cool action to pressure.
All right. 10.
10. Okay, so you grab this, you kind of clutch, pry his fingers off of the stone, and as you do, as you touch it, as soon as you touch the stone, you get that perspective as well.
Oh shit.
And you feel like, but you also feel, you feel a couple things. This is very odd. You see the room itself, right, from, assumedly, the door perhaps. And you also can feel Huey's like consciousness kind of inside of you, mingling with yours. And you see your body and off in the distance holding the stone. Look like you're holding Huey's hand. Both of you guys just foaming and head back. And you see Oberon like both hands up, like he's disgusted. And you see him kind of like take a few steps back, and he kind of like looks around like he's like if someone's having a seizure and you don't want to mess with it.
Oh shit.
You're just like,
Put him on the
like,
side.
like you're ignoring it. Like you're like I'm just gonna pretend like I don't see it.
This dude is such an ass.
Do I notice anything that
Again,
I
Huey,
see it.
you feel James's, and it's not like you can see it or anything like that. You just feel it, and you know what it is. You feel
And
James's
I see,
consciousness.
And I see James.
You also
touching
see
the
that. Yep,
stone, too.
exactly.
James, is that you?
Oh my god.
James.
You feel these thoughts. They're just thoughts, really. It's almost like your own mind. It's almost like, it's hard to explain. It's almost like talking to your friend on the phone with earbuds, but like in your mind, not your ears.
What the fuck is happening right now?
I'm somehow I have control of this right
You're
now.
doing this. Can I help? I'm gonna try and like put my mind feelers out there. I don't know how to.
Spirit fingers.
Roll plus charm.
Oh shit, that's right. Yikes. Okay. That's a 10.
Okay. So you also kind of give that same intention mentally, and you guys both can kind of feel like a third body in consciousness entwined in this. You feel it.
Wait. Get out of my head. This isn't right.
Oh. Do you feel that, Hugh? I think that was fear.
I don't know what's gonna happen once we shut these. So
Let's go.
And then I take one tentacle and I hit James because he's touching my stone.
Roll the action to pressure.
Oh, you
That's pretty
piece of
interesting.
shit.
Nope.
What'd you get?
That's a 6.
So you can take the 6, or you got 1 luck point left, buddy.
I'm gonna use it.
That's not the place.
Oh,
Not at
I'm
all.
gonna use it.
all right. So
I'm willing. I'm here. I'm gonna close these doors and sacrifice myself.
So, John, you see one of the tentacles come shooting out of the door across the room and slapping James. And James, you're going to take actual damage for this.
I figured so.
You're going to take 4 harm.
Dope.
Ignore armor.
I have an idea.
well, since I have control, can I use my last hold to reduce his harm by 1?
Yeah, sure. Why not? So 3.
You know, kind of like a controlled.
I get it. Yep, I get it. That makes sense.
bashing.
And then, James, your body falls, and you obviously release the stone, and your consciousness snaps back into your body as you hit the ground. John, you see this happen. What do you do?
What would John garnish from watching?
Watching that happen,
Yeah.
you could assume perhaps that it slapped James for, or you could, okay, 2 things really. You let you pick which one. Either that it straight up attacked James, which is weird because why would it just bypass everybody and hit James, right? That's strange. So you're not likely to think that. The thing that you are likely to think is that seeing that it slapped James from touching Huey's hand, like it was preventing him from touching Huey. But as you see that Huey is clutching a stone, and you think that perhaps it's trying to prevent people from touching the stones.
I'm going to shoot that stone.
Shoot the stone?
Yep, with my 9.
Roll the plus cool to act under pressure.
Oh, God, this is a tough choice.
Don't do it.
I need a worse outcome, hard choice, or a price to pay.
Okay.
You shoot me.
Yeah. So the hard choice is you either shoot the stone and blow Huey's hand off,
Oh, fuck.
or you miss.
Or I miss. Man, this is all terrible.
It's terrible.
It's a hard choice.
Yeah.
Fuck, I think Huey's going to lose a hand tonight.
Okay. No. Okay. So
Oh,
you shoot
man.
the stone, and you see this, like, and James, you see this because you're kind of right by it. You see this, you hear a gunshot, which is not surprising in this room, but you see the stone explode in Huey's hand, but also Huey's hand is you're peppered in blood and fragments of stone. And Huey's body just collapses, but your consciousness remains entangled with this thing. James, what do you do as this blood peppers your face?
James, what the fuck is going on?
I ignore him. I gotta go check on Hugh. I know what happened to him. I need to know. I got kicked out of it. I need to know that he did too. It doesn't make sense that nothing is happening after he got his fucking hand blown off.
Right. So you head over to his body, and you see that he's still in that same state, but bleeding profusely from the wrist stump. From his hand. It's just, fuck. Hugh, you feel this immense pain, and you see your body drop as your hand, you see this up in the distance, and you expect, because you're kind of putting the pieces together now, knowing that James did what he did, and also you triggering kicking James off would prove that you know how that kind of works. But you were expecting that to do it, and you didn't, and you feel as though your luck has run out, and you feel that, you hear that voice in your head, of course, that is also your head.
Looks like you're to stay. To stay.
This is unexpected. Can I do? Because I wouldn't know that in the center. Well, other than me looking through the center, I'm this orb.
Right. You can feel your body in a way now too, and it's not like your human body, but this body that you've been manipulating this time.
Yeah.
And you can feel that it feels as though there's no end to it. Like if you're trying to count your tentacles mentally by just like, counting your fingers silently, it just seems like you never end.
More of a, maybe I'm trying to figure out a weak spot on this, because I don't know what happens if we shut this door, if I actually go away or this being goes away.
Right.
You're doomed, bro.
So what are you doing, Hugh?
So I'm thinking, well, it looks like I'm here to stay.
You seem to be pretty at peace with that.
Well,
I, however, am not.
You want to go fisticuffs for the body? A little mind battle?
It doesn't work that way.
Well, then I'm just going to send you to my body then. Or maybe we just leave.
Roll plus charm to manipulate someone. You're technically doing that now.
That is a 10.
10. Okay.
Fine. We'll close these doors, and leave this body where it belongs, in this void. But the mind is yours. I will take your body.
Fine.
And you feel his presence leave, and the doors come flying shut, and everybody in the room sees these tentacles rip this door shut, and they just disappear into behind it again. And Huey, you feel just your consciousness in this black void, like death, but your mind didn't die. And James, meanwhile, you see Huey kind of snap into it again. He wakes up, and you're trying to nurse him. It's not nurse him, but you're trying to like nurse him back to health. And you see it. He wakes up, and he makes eye contact with you. And he's like, "What happened?"
What? Did you get it? Did it go away? What's going on?
I think so. Oh, geez.
You're probably in shock. John, get over here. You need to wrap up Hugh's hand.
Yeah, I'm coming.
You fucking asshole. What were you thinking?
James, we don't have time for this.
Yeah, no, we do now. You had no idea what was going on in there.
John stoops down and starts bandaging up Huey.
Okay.
Ooh, and I bandaged him for 2s.
Okay. So just mark off to heals.
I don't know how much damage losing a hand is.
A lot. I mean, you know. But yeah, you bandage it up. You staunch the bleeding. And
All I saw was you getting kicked off from the stone, him holding the stone, him being tripping balls. So I shot at the stone. I don't know what happened. Huey, are you all right?
I mean, my hand is gone.
Well,
I'm in extreme pain right now.
you might still be in shock.
I think so.
Maybe
Jeez.
is Oberon still around?
yes, he is.
Oberon, I know it's not really your problem. Can you do anything for Huey here? Can you maybe use some of your fairy magic to put that hand back on?
Sure. Why don't you just come back through? We'll see what we can do.
Awesome.
Give him a new hand of sorts.
Thank you. That's more than I could ever ask for.
You guys want to come with too, or do you want to have me deliver him back to Arizona?
No, we should go with.
I don't.
Because this seems to be, I mean, if you're asking me, this seems to be done. The door is closed. And all my boys are still fucking shooting at it. Hey! Go home!
Oh my god.
Come on, guys. Fucking stupid. You see all of them.
I did want to let you know that Steve Austin, he wasn't looking great when they pulled him out of here.
Was he still walking?
Barely. I did what I could.
I'll go with Oberon. You guys go tell the director what's happening, and
James, you go with young Huey here. I'm gonna go check on Steve and I'll call the director.
no, it's
Huey,
fine now.
shut up.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's been a rough first day.
James, it's up to you. I'm gonna go check on Steve and call the director. John walks off.
You said you could drop me back off in Arizona?
I guess we can, yeah.
I know my brother's going there. I don't want to go there yet, though. No, if you can bring me back, if you can bring us back to the hotel afterwards, that'd be great.
Sure. So, John, you're heading out the front door.
Yep.
And after Steve. You see that the bat lands, and as it's landing, it turns back into the vampire, into Huber. And the other nudes guys are just like out of breath. And Hamilton looks at you guys. He's like, well, time to go back to Boston. Looks like this is done.
Yeah, I can't thank you enough for your guys' help.
Hey, I
you
mean-
seen Steve?
Yeah, Steve ran out of here. He said he was heading back to the hotel to do some first aid.
Is he all right?
Yeah, honestly, I've seen him worse.
Okay, that's good.
I've seen him put his own ribs back in.
Yeah, I haven't done that one yet.
I don't think many have.
Well, at least he's okay. How's everyone else doing? Your team
Everyone-
all right?
Everyone kind of gives you their affirmative answers, kind of in their way.
All right, I can't thank you guys enough.
Hey, we didn't do much here, but we're here for you.
Well, it's good to have someone here.
Hell, definitely. Why don't you meet us back at the hotel for a drink?
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna just go and double check on things back inside, and then I'm gonna head out and call the director.
Okay,
I'll meet up with you guys afterwards.
sounds good. See you there. And then they take off down the hallway. You head back into the great room there. And while John was gone, James and Huey both follow Oberon back through the viney hole, and it closes up. So, John, when you get back, you see that the carnage of the room is still as it was. Both of the pews and all the chanters dead in their own way, in two different ways. But the hole that Oberon came through, and James and Huey are both gone.
Okay, I just want to take. John's gonna step up to this door again. He's gonna walk all the way to that front door
Okay,
again, and he's gonna take another look at it. And I just want to. John wants to make sure that the integrity is good, and he's just just taking some time to make sure everything's holding up. So I'm trying to look for anything that might be out of the normal.
Okay, why don't you just roll plus sharp?
Oh my gosh. What's my sharp again? Ooh. Okay, so that's 9. That's
A 9.
niner.
Okay, you can ask me one question then.
Fuck, I don't want to know if there's another way in, I guess.
Well, I'm sure there's lots of ways in.
I guess, can I see if there's any other dangers that are present from this door?
Sure. You see that the room now feels safe. It feels as if whatever happened here is done and can't be started again. with looking at the mechanism in the middle of the room being destroyed. The pews are destroyed. All the people involved are all dead.
So everything just looks secured.
Yep, the door itself almost looks like the crack between them and where it meets the floor are almost just like indented.
Okay.
It almost looks sealed.
So that John will just head back up to the main level of the observatory and use the phone then to call the director.
Okay. So you head up all the stairs and you head up into the actual observatory proper, and you see this 60s white-haired man with a long beard.
Shaky Jake.
He's wearing a just tan corduroy blazer too, and he's like, "Did you come from below?"
I did. Sir, can I use your telephone, please?
Yeah. It's right here, over there on the desk. Go right ahead.
Thank you.
He's kind of.
I guess I'm
watching.
covered in just fucking
Yeah.
rubble and
Yeah, you're battle worn. So you pick up the phone, you dial the director, you hear the phone ring a few times, and you hear, "Yeah,
Hey, sir, it's John.
oh, John, what happened?
A lot.
Did you stop it?
Yeah, we stopped it. We had help from Oberon, and Huey lost his hand.
How did Huey lose his hand?
I shot it.
Oh, well, I'll let that be up to you if you leave it in your report or not.
Yeah, well, Oberon, he's gonna do us a solid and use some of his fairy magic to try and put that hand back on.
Oh,
But it was a weird situation. They were both of them, James and Huey, were holding the stone, and one of the tentacles reached out and slapped James away. But Huey kept holding the stone, and I shot the stone, but Huey didn't drop
interesting.
like James did.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty weird.
And then that door slammed shut, and this all happened pretty quick. I'm just a
Interesting.
little nervous, so maybe we keep all teams out in the field, just on alert for a little bit here,
Yeah.
just in case something got out of that door that we haven't noticed.
Is James okay?
Yeah, he's pretty shaken up. He's been through the ringer.
All right. Well, why don't you? Did they say where Oberon was going to be bringing them back to?
Arizona.
Oh, he's coming back. Okay. Well, why don't you first thing in the morning head back down to Arizona? Come back home.
Yeah, I got a few things I got to wrap up here. Just some office work. Kind of funny that you sent the guy that did that, and I blew off his dominant hand.
Won't be writing anymore. Good thing he's not on his desk anymore. Well, I don't know if that's good anymore. A lot of it anymores. Well, see you when you get back. Nice
All
work.
right, sir. Thank you.
He hangs up. Meanwhile, James and Huey both end up back in Ferry.
You really shouldn't have kicked me out, Hugh. It was always going to be easier with us together.
Well, I was just doing what I thought was best for the group. I'm just glad I got out of there.
Yeah, it wasn't great in there at all.
So many tentacles.
Yeah,
It almost seemed limitless.
I never thought I was going to leave, as it felt permanent.
Yeah. I wonder if there's any other ways to summon him. Maybe we gotta destroy all those gateways and all the notes so no one else can do that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Oberon said that this is the first time that he's been personally scared of a cult with the ability to bring something like this into existence. Is that right?
I didn't say scared. You said scared.
No, I mean, you implied it.
Well,
Nervous.
I mean, I'm the one in the
concerned.
suit.
Concerned.
I'm the one in the suit. You're the one in the armor.
Well,
You're the one in the one-arm suit.
Oh, shit.
Weird look, by the way. Is that a new thing?
I hope it doesn't.
Humans are weird.
Regardless, what's your... I'm curious now. I mean, you're going to get your hand back. It'll be almost like you're good as new. What, after all this crazy shit?
We can give him a hand. We can't give him his hand. His hand is in little pieces all over your face.
Oh, yuck.
Still.
Oh, God. Wait, what do you mean then? What are you going to do for him?
Is it going to be wood?
Could be. Maybe. Probably.
Because I read stories about.
Okay, it's wood.
I read stories about living wood.
I was curious though. After all of this, what do you plan to do?
Me?
No,
You? Oh.
I mean this was your first. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been working the job for a long time, Hugh, and for a first time out, is probably one of the most monumentous of them.
Well, I don't think this job's over until we stop this cult, because that you felt that power. We need to stop it from coming back.
I mean, if that's the road you're gonna walk, I mean, I've already been walking it.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
All right, Hugh. I'm glad you're all right.
I mean, I missed my hand. That's gonna be weird.
I can only imagine.
So yeah, why don't you head over here with oddly enough, these two guys here, the other ones that fix your hand. Their names are literally James and Huey. So I don't just go with James and Huey.
Why do they all look the same?
I don't want to explain it.
Oh,
It's just hope you don't see it happen. I've walked in on it too many times. But that dude sure can floss. Anyway, why don't you head off with them? James, you want to ride back or not? You want to ride back to the hotel? I'll send Hugh once he's I'll send Hugh. I can send Hugh back to Arizona once he's taken care of here. It takes a little couple days for them to do their nonsense.
don't worry about me. I feel like I'm in good hands here.
He is. Lots of little ones.
I'll be
Well,
a little
no,
strange.
I know you're right, but I'm not. More so than anything, I don't know if they towed the bike, and I don't ride.
Well, I'm sure the department can take care of all that. I'm not too worried.
And you know they will.
You're not wrong. All right.
Just talk to John about let's start working on a plan to stop this cult. That thing cannot be released again. That's all I care about.
Well, all right. I mean, you found yourself a mission. I'm not going to get in the way. I mean, I always have other department things I'm going to have to take care of course. I feel like I've been obsessing about this for a long time, Hugh. And I think I need to take a little break, to be honest with you. My brother's on his way to Arizona. I'm kind of looking forward to that family, you know?
Well, I guess I'll see you guys in Arizona then.
Yeah, I'll see you in Arizona.
Oberon goes over to the wall of the palace and opens it up again, opens another vine portal. Grand Hotel.
Appreciate it. Take care of him.
Oh yeah, we'll do.
All right.
We're gonna get so drunk. And you walk through the portal and end up in the Grand Hotel bar, along with the nudes that's all sitting there. You see John walking in.
James.
Hey, boys.
Oh, how's Huey?
I think they're going to take good care of him.
Let me pour you a drink.
No, I don't think so.
John just does his first double take ever.
Nice.
I need to go get a shower in.
All right, buddy. We'll be down here. I already talked to the director, so you go rest.
I appreciate that. Let's take the trip back in the morning then.
All right.
I'll catch you then, John. I'll pat him on the shoulder and nod towards the rest of the guys and then head off to my room.
Hamilton, as you kind of give everybody a farewell, Hamilton looks up at you and he's like, "Hey, James, don't sniff glue."
Do you guys smell that? Kind of smells like glue.